All right. I'm still smiling. Hello, January 27th on a Sunday for 2013. I woke up. I didn't have any alarm. I didn't set any alarm because it's Sunday. It was like one of my only day off for the month because I've been working and rehearsing. So now it's just I didn't set my alarm for anything. I woke up around 8:30, almost like 9, and then I took a shower and but I think I did my laundry already at that time. No, I didn't do my laundry yet. But I called up Remo since we didn't push through with the lunch or brunch yesterday. He said let's go with the brunch today, just reminding him so he can come over by 11 o'clock. So what I did, I just checked my emails that morning and my Facebook as well, and maybe I can't remember now. But while waiting for Remo after I had a shower, and we when he arrived at 11 o'clock, Steve and Robert came in the other house, and because we reminded them they want to join us for the brunch, so we did. I went with Remo for his truck while they went to the jeep, and we drove to La Bonne Bouche. Yeah, La Bonne Bouche is what we call the French bistro that Ron and I did before, and I had escargot for my it's like a lunch. It's nice. It's very small serving, but it was cool. Although my favorite for the almond croissant was not available, I tried the pear almond pie or something like that. I'm still looking for the croissant. So after that, um, Robert and Steve had to go to Marcia and Catherine's dad's 94th birthday down in Kendall. And while I went, Rima and I went to CVS to do some prints because I missed one picture for Jackie, so I had it print. And unfortunately, the one in Lake Worth, all their Kodak printers were broken, so we went to the one in Forest Hill for CVS. And I know some of the guys there. So Peter, or we call him Pietro, who's Polish, was there. And introduced him to Remo. And then after the print, I just had that print, and then we went to. He dropped me off to the Playhouse, and we decided to watch a movie after our show. So during the time, I gave Jackie the picture, and Jody was there too. So I wrote something at the back of the picture and gave it to them, and then I asked most of the cast to have the poster for Drowsy Shepherd to be signed. So there I have two posters, one for the guys, one for the girls. But some of them haven't signed it, so they promised me they're gonna sign it next week. The show was really nice. Then when Christina told me that the monkey scene where the bride's lament was, where we're doing the monkey scene, then it wasn't coordinated. So good thing I had a video of the show that we did. That was a secret recording, and I saw my part, and I really made a mistake because I was so ahead of the other guys. So I good in time. I or wash it thoroughly, and then I know what to do. What I did was after during the monkey scene, I was like being synchronized with the rest of the guys then, and I did it. And Ashley, who was portraying as Kitty, forgot her costume for the scene change, so she didn't be able to put some strap underneath. But she has her own stockings and everything. It was funny. And I met after the show. I met there one of the colleagues who's been performing the Blakeworth Playhouse, and we missed each other's show. He was Christopher, so I took a picture of him and I said I'm gonna post it on Facebook as well. Because I always collect pictures of people who watch the show, who I know, am able to know actually, and post it on Facebook. And after the show, I went home first. I just walked home. Oh no, Stacy, because I don't have any truck. That I have no car. Stacy, I asked her to stay to drop me to the house, so she did. And then I watched The Simpsons that was recorded that I haven't seen yet. That was like January 3rd, and it was a nice episode. I think I can't remember what it is. It was a nice one. And then Dan came, Remo came, and we went in his truck and went to the Playhouse, the Stones Deck Theater, where they show independent films, and we watched. No, I can't remember the name. Ah, it's here. It's the movie Any Day Now, starring Alan Cummings and Garrett Dillahunt, who was the father on the Raising Hope. They're good. And Isaac Leva, who's really a Down syndrome actor, and was a story about during 1979 in West Hollywood when the gay couple wants to adopt this Down syndrome who has been not been taken care of by his biological mother. But it was a sad ending. It was, although it was an eye opener for those judge and those homophobes thing, but still for me, because the Down syndrome guy died in the end, and I don't feel like still justice there. So I wish it was a happy ending. But it was touching. But after that, we ordered a pizza at Downtown Pizza for to go, and went home, and we were rushing to watch The Simpsons. Now I know the story for this one. This episode talks about Homer and Marge looking for a guardian for the three kids just in case something happened to them. That's the story. And then we watch also, of course, one of my favorites now, Bob's Burger. And Tina has been mistreated again with her class with Tracy. She's very ambitious, a biatch in the sense. And they talk about newscasting. It was a nice story too. And then we watched Family Guy, where Giggity Giggity Quagmire got drunk with Peter and I can't remember the name of the police. And he suddenly, when he was drunk, he found out that he got married to this old prostitute. But it was a nice ending, and because the prostitute really needs somebody who will take care of her and not to be a burden for Peter. It was a relief. And then it was a fun ending. And because he was supposed to have sex with Peter Griffin, but he didn't push through because the lady realized about it. And then we also had American Dad. It's like a theatrical thing about their stories, but it was a tragic thing too, about the guilt thing. And god, there's so much of this guilt, and I'm so attached to these things. Even though it's an animation, even though it's a TV or a movie or anything like that, I feel attached to those stories when I watch them. So it feels so, I have like something, a burden right now, but I have to let it go because it's just a story. But it was really sort of like a real thing. So after that, Remo went home because he's really tired. I feel so sleepy as well, and yeah, I'm gonna start working again tomorrow. So this is my Sunday night already, and we put, since I have a feeling that there was a little bit mice in my inside the these walls. We Remo opened the ones that has a hole, and he shut it off already. But he opened it up and put decon in it. Hopefully, this they'll be decapitated, and he put back the cover the holes again. So that's what happened to me for this day. Is that and hopefully it's almost like 4 more days before the end of the month again. But hopefully everything will work out, especially for this coming projects for us in at work. All right. Have a good night. Thank you.